Man, I can't believe I forgot about this when I totally forgot about it. Stay right there. So before we get into the review, go ahead and smash that like button and be sure to subscribe for a lot more content like this one, news, giveaways, and so much more. So let's talk about Robert Graham. So Robert Graham is a New York-based company founded in 2001. It's known for its stylish shirts and shoes. And it takes its name after its two co-founders, fashion designer Robert Stock and textile designer Graham Fowler. They got into the fragrance game back in 2015 with their first release, which was called Courage. Now, Courage is like a gin and tonic kind of fragrance meets Chanel L'Homme Sport. Quite good, actually. And then in 2016, the two latest releases, which is the one we're covering today, and Fortitude. Now, Fortitude is a tonka patchouli and tobacco fragrance, which perhaps I will talk about it in the future. But today, let's get into Valour. So this is a fragrance house that gets no talk in the fragrance community. I believe there's like 2 or 3 videos about this fragrance. And the house itself is actually really nice, perhaps because it only has 3 fragrances in their collection and because you don't find these discounted, they don't get much talk. But just like Mason, Martin, Margiela, this is a fragrance house that really deserves your attention. And the funny thing is, I was going through my collection and some of the fragrances that I wanted to review for you guys last year, and this one totally passed me by. I totally forgot about it. I was like, holy crap. This is actually supposed to be on my top fall scents. This is what happens when you have so many fragrances, you kind of forget things. It was way behind in my collection. I picked it up, I was like, wow, this thing is so good. And I revisited, I wore it for the past couple of days, and I'm so glad to share it with you. It comes in 2 main sizes. You can get in the size that I have, which is 100 ml, that retails for $125, or the flacon, the decanter, if you will, 250 ml for $295. They are pricey, but it's worth the price. So what do I get from the scent? Upon spraying, the introduction of the fragrance is gonna give you this really beautiful oriental aromatic kind of scent. It's gonna have a little bit of a, fougere type quality, even though in the notes you don't get lavender, there's no boozy accords, but when you first spray that opening, that intro, it's going to be quite boozy, almost like a pure malt or pure creation. It's going to have that whiskey-like or vanilla bourbon kind of a feel. The clary sage will give it kind of like a herbaceous feel, if you will. And then it's going to transition. That boozy accord quickly dissipates, within 15-20 minutes. Then you get into this really pretty hard and dry down, which is like a coffee. The coffee is not really prominent. It's really sitting in the background, but you get a little bit of that aroma, that coffee aroma that comes through. But it's mainly like an ambery, vanilla, woody, spicy dry down that's just so alluring and very intoxicating. It's definitely a very elegant and classy scent for sure. The ladies will definitely love it. It smells really indulgent. All the bottles in this collection, the actual glass portion of the bottles, are supposed to resemble whiskey bottles, which I thought was really cool. The attention to details here are phenomenal. This looks like a wooden kind of cap, but it's really almost like a resin. This is like textile around the edges here. Again, really, really great attention to detail. The sprayers are really nice, a really cool mist. Again, all in all, a fantastic presentation. Dries down to this boozy, ambery, vanilla kind of woody, spicy dry down. Really great. I wish I had remembered this fragrance when I was doing my top fall. I didn't really wear this. Like I said, it was in the back burner. I totally forgot about it, but it would have made my top fall. Who knows, it might make it for this year. But anyway, a great scent, one that you should definitely check out. I got 8+ hours as far as longevity. So if you spray your clothes, you're looking at 10+. Performance here is not an issue. It's gonna push really strong for the first 2 to 3 hours, so be careful with your sprays. I would do 2 to 3 sprays max, otherwise you're gonna choke people around. It's quite strong. And as far as sillage, just like the projection, the longevity, it's gonna give you a really nice scent bubble wherever you go. Like our good friend Mr. Smelly says, you're going to project. You could definitely wear this every day. This could be a signature scent. The only time I would refrain from wearing this is in a high heat. When it's really, late spring or summertime, I wouldn't wear this fragrance. But other than that, perfect. Great for dressier occasions. I wouldn't wear this casual too much. I would leave it for like dressier occasions when you want to really make a striking first impression. It's definitely a more mature scent and would definitely sit on the masculine side of the spectrum. I really love what I see from Robert Graham. I hope they continue to put out more fragrances for us. This is exactly what I'm talking about from a designer house. This is not your run-of-the-mill designers. They're doing stuff that's unique and different from what's out there. I hope to see more from Robert Graham. You should check them out if you can. You're not going to disappoint. So let me know in the comment section below if you have tried this brand, which one is your favorite from the 3 that they have out right now. Don't forget to enable notifications so you guys can stay tuned to a lot more that's yet to come. And of course, in the meantime, keep on spraying. See you soon.